Hi, I'm Dave Epstein, and welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. We're going to talk conifers today, keeping your landscape interesting 12 months a year. I'm here today at a wholesaler, Barry's Greenhouse in Natick, Massachusetts, and we're looking at some of the conifers that they have. And I want to show you some of the ones that I personally love in the landscape because they really do add some neat interest for the winter. Some of these are hardy in this area and some of them you'll have to put further south. So the concolor fir is what we're looking at here, and this is a great choice if you want that steel blue color. I'm going to stick with that color for some of the things that we're going to show you here in the first part of the video. So keeping along the lines of the blue color, Cupressus arizonica blue ice. Marginally hardy in zone 6, but really wants to be a lot warmer. After all, it's from Arizona. The weeping blue Atlas cedar is a much hardier plant than the previous one we showed you. It may lose some of its needles during the course of the winter, but it's got this graceful arch to it. And even though we can't show you the entire plant, you get the idea. It's quite spectacular. I've been showing you some of the bluer conifers, and some of them get quite large. Just remember that if you're putting them in the garden. Now this is another blue Atlas cedar. We just showed you a weeping blue Atlas cedar. This is blue Atlas cedar hortsmann. So this grows upright. Notice the branches here are not arcing like the blue Atlas cedar that is weeping. So this is a blue Atlas cedar that doesn't weep. It's called hortsmann, that's the variety. So the needles of this particular plant are a little shorter than the weeping one we showed you, and this will get to be about 8 to 10 feet tall in about as many years after it's put in the ground. But here we have that wonderful steel blue color. I love the needles. This is going to look great all winter long. It's in front of some of these arborvitaes, much taller plants, and that's one of the things you can do with these bluer conifers. Put them in front of something that maybe is a little bit darker, and that way the blue really does tend to stand out a little bit more. So today we've been talking about some of the steel blue conifers, another example of them. There's a lot of them out there. I think it's a great color to add to the landscape and it looks particularly good during winter. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.